Hey guys! Okay, so I know the background looks different. I'm actually at work, so don't tell anybody. And I also, before I even get into the topic, I want to apologize for the lighting. Yeah, there's not much I can do about it. It's crappy office lighting. But, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into the topic of this video. Um, Sunday before last, on July 25th, CNN posted an article called "Can I Touch It? The Fascination with Natural African American Hair." And the gist of the article is um, a lot of black women who go natural experience strangers just reaching into their hair and touching it without asking. They just touch their hair. And it talks about, why it's considered unique for women to go natural, and it goes into all of that. And I thought it was a very good article, but I took issue with some statements made by someone not affiliated with CNN, but that got quoted in the article. And let me see, I'll go ahead and read it for you guys. This is an excerpt from the article directly. It says, in 2008, Renee Martin wrote "Can I Touch Your Hair? Black Women and the Petting Zoo" for her blog, Womanist Musings, and said she continues to get emails from women thanking her for her post and relaying their personal experiences about their hair being touched. Some white women who responded, Martin said, shared their stories of their own hair being touched in countries populated by people of color. They chalked it up to natural curiosity and accused Martin of being too sensitive, she said. But she says she doesn't think the crux of the issue has to do with curiosity. I think it's the idea that they have the right to possess black women, and they will take any excuse they can to jump over the border, whether it's policing our behavior or policing our hair, Martin said. I think it's about ownership of black bodies more than it actually has to do with hair. Like, are you kidding me? Seriously? As a natural woman who has experienced people touching her hair, both people asking and people just doing it, I think it's absolutely ridiculous to say that if a white person doesn't know how to rein in their curiosity and they just reach for your hair without thinking about it, that they automatically want to own you and they're racist. I actually went to the entire article, and I'm not going to read any more from it because it was just complete nonsense to me. But this woman, Renee Martin, basically says, if a white person touches a natural black woman's hair, it's about ownership, and it's about the fact that their ancestors owned our ancestors, and they still carry that mentality that they can own you and touch you in any way that you don't like. I think that is completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. What does it mean when black women and black men come behind me and touch my hair because it's something that they're not used to seeing? They don't think they can own me. They don't think that because their ancestors owned mine, because that's nonsensical. It doesn't make any sense because we're both black. But yet, black and whites alike will reach and, without thinking, touch a natural woman's hair just out of curiosity. I honestly think it has nothing to do with racism. And I was really, really bothered by the fact that this woman wrote an entire article just saying, like, if a white person touches your hair, it's racist. Like, I think what it comes down to really is just curiosity, and it's foreign. It's almost alien, because black women ourselves don't even know what our natural hair looks like half the time until we do go natural. Unless you're one of the lucky ones that didn't get a relaxer at a very, very young age, and you actually know what your texture was before straightening it. A lot of us don't have that. A lot of us ourselves are confused and awed and wowed by our own hair. Like, I can't stop touching my hair. It's on my head. I see it every day, and I'm touching it all the time, because even after 5 months of being natural, it's still new to me. I'm sure after 2 years of being natural, it'll still be new to me. I'm sure once I reach my goal and my hair can actually touch my waist when I stretch it out, it's still going to be new, because hair changes. Like, hair doesn't stay the same for anyone. White, black, Latina, no one. Your hair changes as you age, and with your hormone levels, with pregnancy, with like so much impacts our hair. And because black women don't wear their hair natural that often, because it's not the norm for black women to wear their hair natural, I think it makes a lot of sense for people, black and white, to be curious enough to just reach out and touch it. Now, do I condone that? Do I think it's right? Absolutely not. Even when my friends have just reached and touched my hair, it did feel like an invasion of privacy. You're just standing there, and then all of a sudden you feel someone's hand in your hair, just like reaching around and exploring it. But at the same token, I completely understand it, because before I went natural, one of my best friends went natural, and I think it's a little different with that because she and I were best friends. But I would reach and touch her hair all the time, and I would just tell her so much, like, oh my gosh, your hair is so pretty, I love your hair, can I just play in your hair, I just want to play in your hair. And I would do that all the time with her, and it was because it was something new, it was something I hadn't seen before, and I was fascinated by it. I think rather than say, because you're white and you touched my hair, you're racist, why not really look at it for what it is? In my opinion, which I'm allowed to have, why not look at it for what it is and say, this is something that not only white people don't see, black people don't see. This is something people in general in this country do not see. And while it may be an invasion of privacy and personal space to reach out and just touch me, I'm not going to automatically assume that you're a racist for it if you're white. I was really, really rubbed the wrong way by that article. I really didn't like it, and I didn't like how it insinuates, I agree with the people who responded to her and said she's being overly sensitive. To jump to the conclusion that someone is a racist, to say that they don't like black people, have animosity and maliciousness towards African Americans because they reached out and touched your hair without your permission, is just a ludicrous leap to me. I think it's way, way, way too much, and something that should be stopped. I don't necessarily like people touching my hair, but because I understand it, I don't mind it so much. It's not something I like, but it's something that I'm expecting to deal with, and I can deal with it. But racism, come on. Racism, really? I just thought that was like way too much. I'm gonna stop rambling because this video is probably long enough, but I really want to know what you guys think about it. I will put a link to both the CNN article and Renee Martin's article in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. And if you have any comments, please leave them below, because I would really love to know what you guys think. Am I over exaggerating? Do you agree with Renee Martin? Do you agree with me and think that it has nothing to do with racism, it's just natural curiosity? Or do you have a completely different opinion? I'd really love to know what you guys think about this. So please leave your comments, post a video response, let me know. Don't forget to like this video. It really will help my channel out. I would really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video or any of my other ones, don't forget to hit subscribe up above, and I will see you guys later. Bye.